Good day fellas, I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play the T54E1, which is a tier 9 American autoloader heavy which is going towards the T57. Last time we played with this tank was 1 year ago, so in 2020, so it's about the time to play with this tank once again, don't you think so? Quick information about the gun: this tank does not have high explosive ammunition. This tank has 248mm of penetration with the standard rounds, and with the gold rounds it has 310mm of penetration. Everything would be completely fine with this vehicle, but there is one but and there is one twist. And that twist is this vehicle is kind of obviously sluggish, and you have no armor whatsoever, and your gun handling is like T57 gun handling. So it is derpy as F, and this is the worst thing about this tank, fellas. Other than that, everything would be completely fine. Obviously, armor is not the best by any means. We cannot say, oh, this is a good armor. This is the armor which you want to have with this tank. You can punish every single person like there is no tomorrow, and you will never, ever get penetrated. No. This is not the tank for that. Keep this in mind, fellas. Keep this in mind. Meanwhile, everything is looking relatively fine. I think our friend T29 got spotted. That's why we took one for the team from Gusor. But we are going to survive. We are going to be completely fine. So at this point, I don't really want to play here anymore. We have 2 shots from a clip, and we took only 300 damage, so it is not that bad whatsoever. Plus, on top of that, if enemies will decide to make some kind of aggressive pressure, for example, like this or like this, we are going to clip them like there is no tomorrow, and this is very, very good stuff. In fact, the IS-2S is kind of making a mistake. Let's see, are we tall enough to use this position over there? There is one beautiful position from where we can shoot, but you need very, very tall tank. Now the question is this tank tall enough to do so? Nah, it doesn't look like it. I don't really think this tank is... Actually, this tank is just okay. By the looks of it, we could be able to shoot him, right? Yep. Looks like it. Nice. Okay, how about... You know what? I changed my mind. I do not want to use this position anymore. This position is perfect for a trash barn or for Jack Pizda, you know. This is very, very good. But this tank, by the looks of it, is not that tall in order to use it perfectly. And that's completely fine. There is plenty of other positions which we can use, where we can punish enemies for their mistakes and for their misplays, right? Speaking about the misplays, I would say this Renier, if he is going to make a decision to go in front like so, he is going to regret his life choices. And this is exactly what we are looking for, and this is exactly what we are waiting, fellas. Once again, we have all time in the world of tanks, and there is no need for us to go in front and say, kill them all, you know? There is no need for us to do so. Although, when I am better thinking about this, nope, I'm not going in front. I am not silly goose. I'm not going to go in front. Look at this beauty. 5 guns. If I would sit in this position now, I would shake my butt, okay? I would be afraid of what's coming next. And believe me, enemies would make pressure like there is no tomorrow. So at this point, we are just waiting. Obviously, we are very, very well aware of the enemies who might try to make pressure like this, and this is not necessarily that bad. Speaking about this, how not bad this is or how good this is, we are going to start clipping them like there is no tomorrow. And tracking shot, beautiful, and tracking shot, beautiful, and killing shot, even better, beautiful. This is very, very nice. So far, so good. We are smacking them like there is no tomorrow. I see this Gusor flanking us quite heavily, but it is completely fine. After 15 seconds, we are going to get a bit involved into this, and hopefully we can start eliminating enemies from this game. Although, to be fair with you, it is not looking that simple as I would love to say it is. Okay, Gusor is making pressure like so. We should be able to kill him just like this. We have 2 in the magazine. I repeat, we have 2 in the magazine, and I am thinking about using those 2 against the enemies who are sitting right there in front of us. And this is exactly what we want to see. So, just like this to this gentleman, and just like this to this gentleman. Now, this guy, he doesn't have the best DPM in the world, right? Let's try to make him to shoot his shot somewhere in the air. Unfortunately, it did not happen, but that's completely fine. And once again, we have all time in the world of tanks. Even though if he is going to shoot us once, which he will, we will be able to finish him afterwards, right? This is exactly what we want to see, and this is what we are playing for. He is dead. Nice. Now we have 3 in the magazine. So what we need to do, we need to eliminate this Mr. Renier from the game. And if we are going to do this, it is going to be pretty much perfection for us. Actually, you know what? I'm not waiting until the Renier. I'm not going for Renier. I'm waiting until Mr. Renier will try to go like so, because he should. So he should appear here in approximately 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Just in time, like a Swiss clock, my man, like a Swiss clock. I am pretending I want to escape, although in reality I don't really care too much. Another shot just like so, and this guy is dead. Amazing. Okay, what to do next? We are currently on the reload, so obviously our choices are very, very limited at this point, but in the same time, unfortunately, but we cannot do anything else apart waiting until enemies will go for us aggressively, right? And once again, I am very, very well aware how the things are looking like, and I know there is plenty of the gentlemen who wants to kill me and who wants to send me to the garage, and he did that successfully. Okay, look. We have 4,700 damage. We did not spotted anything, and we did not play it super aggressively because I don't really think we could. Either way, I am feeling like we played this battle pretty beautifully, and we got as much use as we physically and possibly could, right? You cannot win every single battle. It is impossible. This is World of Tanks for you. It is 15 versus 15. If you are playing chess, you can blame yourself. But speaking about the World of Tanks, I am feeling very, very great. So speaking about this game, we have 4,700 damage. We are top by the damage. We are top by experience. We made 32,000 profits. And even better, we did not fire a single gold round in this game, which is absolutely amazing. So let's teleport into the round number 2, shall we? And we are back, fellas. This game is going to be so much harder than the previous game. In the previous game, we were the top dog in the field. We were fighting against the tier 7s. Now, we are the ones who will take one for the team in a way, because obviously tier 10s are better than the tier 9s, right? But it's not changing the fact we are not going to give up, and we will try to give everything what we physically and possibly can. Now, how do I like our team setup? This is not ideal, but this is not horrible either. If we are going to have a lemming train in this side, this is going to be interesting. By saying interesting, this could be either extremely good or extremely bad. That's what I am saying. Obviously, we are not going to stop here for a moment. We don't want to stop. We want to get involved into this for obvious reasons, right? That's what we want to do. And as you can see, our guys are going in front like there is no tomorrow as well. But the position I care about is position over there. Now, if the things will go well, and I believe the things will go well, we should be able to find a nice position to smack the E75 and 430U. In fact, I'm going to climb just like so, and I will try to find a decent angle. But you know what? There is nothing to find. Our team is going in front like there is no tomorrow. And you know what? We are following the lemming train. I don't really think enemies have a very nice angle either. Even if they are sitting here or they are sitting here, they cannot see us, and we are making a bit of pressure for the enemies. This is what we are doing, fellas. Quite an interesting game, if you would ask me. Okay, let's follow this IS-3 too. I saw the tree falling there, but it is not changing absolutely anything, and we can still be relatively well involved in this battle. Our MX-50B is spotted. I don't know who spotted him, but I believe it's quite fair to say he's spotted, right? And at this point, we are going to start claiming this 430U live. At least I am thinking about this. I'm afraid of the Starva who could sit here. You know what? Let's destroy the houses here. It is very important thing. We do not want to see any surprises here. It is just not what we want, and this is not what we are thinking about. For now, let's simply eliminate every cover here, so whenever our light tank will make a decision to make a pressure like this, we are going to be ready to go in a way, right? That's important thing to say. So far, we have made 0 damage. I repeat, so far we made 0 damage. Speaking about this IS-4, he is having relatively okay angle, although if I am going to hit him, I will penetrate him. He can move as much as he wants, because once again, this is not unpenetratable angle, right? And this is exactly what we want to see. Meanwhile, our T54 is getting punished by the gentleman here. Luckily, EBR is getting spotted, so our team should eliminate him, and he is back in the garage. Beautiful. Very, very nice. So far, fellas, we have made only, I repeat, only 400 damage, but this is only the start in the same time. There is still a lot of time for us to improve and a lot of time to have a better score. Speaking of the better score, Jack Pizda is sitting here. That's a tracking shot for Mr. Jack Pizda. Waiting until I will aim once again. Beautiful. Another shot. I think he has 2 repair kits. I repeat, I think he has 2 repair kits, and 2 out of 4 is not horrible considering what kind of distance we have. Obviously, at this point, we have so much, we are spamming the gold ammunition left, right, and center, and I believe you shouldn't act surprised about this, since we are bottom tier, and, you know, there is so many alphas in this battle. It is madness. We just need to do whatever we physically and possibly can in order to pack our score, no matter what is the price or no matter what we need to do, right? And here we go. This is our game. Holy bananas from Banana Land. Enemy team evaporated. Enemy team disappeared so damn quick, it's not even fun how quick they got slaughtered. This is, fellas, this is World of Tanks in the nutshell. We have a tier 10 battle here, and 5 minutes into the game, the score is 15-2 pretty much. Once again, not a horrible play by us. I would do that once again, even though we are packing only 2,600 damage combined. I don't really mind this score, fellas. I truly don't, because this is as much as we are going to get. Meanwhile, our IS-3 is pretty happy, and can we make this guy to shoot? Can we make this guy to shoot? Yes, we can, fellas. Yes, we can. Beautiful play by our double penetrators. They show the dominance over the enemies, and honestly, no one could do anything against the quadruple guns on the 2 tanks, right? That was interesting. Honestly, very, very unusual ending for Studzanki, because our team played extremely aggressively and enemies did not counter at us. Anyways, 1,500 damage, 1,100 assisting damage. Not the most horrible game, but by any means not epic game. We are by the damage in the 8th place. By experience, we are in the 7th place. And we lost 6,000 profits because we fired quite a bit of the gold ammunition. Anyways, okay game, let's go for round number 3. Let's go. And we are in the round number 3. So what do we have? We have Mannerheim line. Standard battle, right? So what do we have? Speaking about matchmaking, we have tier 10, tier 8 matchmaking, so we are middle tier. We are feeling relatively fine because there is many of the lower tiers which we can bully, and we can obviously have a pretty good performance overall. So how we are starting this game? I'm not going to be super aggressive like this. I will stop here for a second and I will try to punish every enemies who are trying to cross like this, because usually there is at least couple of those who are trying to go in front no matter what. As you can see, Conqueror decided to be aggressive and he is not going to enjoy this start. It is his mistake. Instead of playing safe and instead of taking longer road, he decided to go through the open field. And what did he expected going through the open field? Flowers or what? So once again, mistakes were made by the Super Conqueror, but you know, Super Conqueror mistakes our victory, fellas, and that's good stuff. Meanwhile, we have a Tornwagen sitting here in the back, and I would love to cross like this, but this is not going to be so simple as I would love to say. Although we will attempt doing so. So how we are going to be involved? We are trying to... Oi, I am so sorry. I did not meant to do that. I did not meant to do that. I owe him apologies. Sorry, mate. I did not meant to do that, but you know, it is how it is. This is a gaming situation. I did not realize that he is going to shoot at the time, and it just went this way. Meanwhile, what do we have? We have a Russian tank destroyer. For this guy, I would love to say I have a gold ammunition loaded, but unfortunately I do not. And once again, I am paying the price for not having gold loaded. Meanwhile, I'm losing a lot of hit points while crossing like this, but once again, this is a start for us and we are still feeling pretty well. I know we are not winning this battle as much as I would love to, but it doesn't really change absolutely anything, because we can get involved in this battle and the next victim is going to be the Stormwagen. He's feeling like he's sitting extremely well hold down, but the reality is a bit different and his hold down is nothing against us. Speaking about nothing against us, we are starting to beat the living crap out of him just like so, and this is exactly what we want to see, and this is exactly what we want to do. Beautiful shots from our side, and we are eliminating him from the game. The next victim is going to be this 50TP Tishkevich. Whenever we are going to finish our reload, we are going to go in and we are going to eliminate this guy from the game. Whenever he is going to be eliminated, then we will start crossing like this, and we are going to put enemies into the even bigger shithole and into the even more complicated situation, and this is exactly what I want to see. Meanwhile, even though this gentleman is seeing us crossing, it is not going to change absolutely anything, because I should be able to clip him like there is no tomorrow. He is officially dead. Even though he hit us once, it doesn't really change absolutely anything, because we are going to continue our pressure just like so. I know we were quite unlucky against this guy, and the main reason why we were unlucky because we low-rolled him twice, right? That's the worst thing for us, but once again, we need to accept this and we need to carry on instead of crying in the corner. This is only one way how we can continue our journey and we can continue boosting our score in the same time, right? We see there is a Caliban and there is object, and most importantly there is ISU here. So first of all, we will try to prioritize the targets. If we are going to see we have a nice angle against the ISU, we will kill ISU, but luckily ISU is not here. So what that basically means? That basically means this gentleman needs to get clipped out. How they're flying? If I missed that shot, okay, that's fine. Relax, take it easy, we are fine. Or are we? 25 seconds left until we are going to finish our reload. And what I want to do, I want to bait this guy of shooting us. 3, 2, 1, we are pretending to go like so, and kaboom. Beautiful. Bait, go for a swim. Go for a swim. Swim, baby, swim. Swim, baby, swim, I said. Swim. Unlucky. That was so close, fellas. That was so close to make him drown. Okay, anyways, I am pretty happy with this session. I think we played pretty well, and even though the second game was the weakest one, I don't really think we could do absolutely anything about this. In this game, we were a bit unlucky because we low rolled twice to Skill4ltu. We hit him for like both of the times 50 less damage than we supposed to, and that's why we took some extra damage. But other than that, I am feeling completely fine, and I would say it was a great game in the end. Also, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take a second to appreciate you to tuning in the videos. I hope you are having a lovely time, and I hope you are enjoying yourself. And obviously, thank you very much for your support, supporting the index via buying bananas for us, tipping us. Thank you very much for our lovely patrons who are supporting us in this way, and for every single person who is overall who is watching the videos and who are clicking that join button and using those beautiful emoticons in the comment section down below. Thank you very much for that, fellas. So, what do we have in the end of the day? 4,000 damage, 1.1 thousand assisting damage. We are top by the damage and top by experience, and we made quite a bit of profits as well. Beautiful game, I'm happy with this. So in the end of the day, a score with this vehicle is 3.4 thousand damage and 700 assisting damage, which is bringing us to solid 4,000 combined, and I'm not complaining about this score. I think the score is good, and I think we did the things pretty well. So, once again, thank you very much for watching, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.